My wife has been out of town for almost 3 weeks. During that time, I've been working and taking care of our 1.5-year-old daughter. Yesterday, Sunday, I ended up having to work most of the day. Around 6:30 p.m., I pick up my daughter from the babysitters and then set out about deciding how to get some food. I was pretty exhausted and didn't have anything at home and didn't feel like fast food or pizza. I decided, what the hell? We'll go to a nice, quiet restaurant so that I can sit and have someone else serve me. My wife and I had taken our daughter out to eat plenty of times, and I figured I could handle it myself. So we ended up going to eat at Ruby Tuesdays. The meal goes fine. My daughter sitting and eating or coloring happily most of the time. Towards the end, she starts getting fussy and trying to climb out of her high chair, so I grab her and figure I'll just hold her until the check comes. When I pick her up, I get a handful of food that she must have flung during the meal. Oh, you silly girl. I grab the cloth napkin and wipe my hand off, then toss it on the table. Except, it wasn't food. The sight and smell hit me at the same time. It was a big, chunky shit. And I'd just thrown it onto the table, which was covered with a white tablecloth. Then I notice that my whole arm has shit on it. With horror, I realized that my daughter had shit and it had escaped out the back of her diaper. Her shirt and pants were toast. Starting to panic, being covered with shit in the middle of a restaurant surrounded by people eating. I grab the diaper bag in my free hand and take a few steps towards the bathroom. Then I remember the shit wad still on the table and go back for it. I gingerly pinch a corner of it and then hurry towards the back of the restaurant, weaving my way between tables, brushing past waiters and patrons, shit napkin fluttering in the breeze alongside me. I swear, I've never seen that many people wandering around in the restaurant before. I just hope they didn't see or smell the shit as I passed. All I needed was for people to start barfing. Finally, I get to the men's room and am relieved to find it empty. I throw the napkin in the trash. It was cloth, but oh well. But then comes a horrible discovery. There's no baby changing station. Well, fuck, now what? The sink? No way, too small. Lay her on the piss-soaked floor of the bathroom? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Finally, I realize what I have to do. I go out and knock on the woman's restroom door. Twice. No one answers. I open the door and peek in. Empty. I rush in and look for something to prop the door open with, but there's nothing. Well, fuck it. There's a baby changing station. I strip my daughter's clothes off and toss them in the sink. There's so much shit that I grab paper towels and wipe her off as best as I can. There's shit all over her back, almost up to her neck, probably from the squirming the whole time. The trash is way too far to reach, so I just drop the shit-covered paper towels next to us. My daughter, excited to see something to play with, grabs them and starts waving them around. I snatch them and throw them into the sink, which causes her to start whining and wriggling around more, indignant that her toys were taken away. Once most of the shit is off of her, I start using baby wipes to finish the job. Just then, an older woman walks into the bathroom and gives an audible yell of surprise. I can tell she is startled to see a man in the woman's room and horrified to see the sink full of paper towels and shit. The smell wasn't great either. Thankfully, I see that she has a young girl with her, maybe about 5 years old. Maybe she'll understand. Oh God, please. I apologize profusely and briefly describe the situation. She doesn't complain or try to kick me out, but glares at me like I'm a child rapist while she helps the girl, her granddaughter, take a pee. Then they leave. By now, my daughter is in a clean diaper. The sink is cleaned out, and I've washed my arm off as best I could. I still smell like shit, as it's staining my shirt, but I'm not gonna take it off. Mostly naked baby in a restaurant? Maybe kinda cute. Half-naked man? Health code violation. and possible involuntary trip to the psych ward. I wrap her shit-stained garments in a copious layer of paper towels and stuff them into the diaper bag. Then I carry her back to the table in nothing but a diaper, quickly pay the tab with a generous tip, and get the hell out of there. The good news? My wife laughs her ass off on the phone later and tells me how much she loves me. The bad news? Probably never eating at that restaurant again. Too long didn't read? I eat, my daughter shit, and a woman screams. That's what it says.